Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, CS:GO, is a multiplayer first-person shooter video game developed by Hidden Path Entertainment and Valve Corporation. It is the fourth game in the Counter-Strike series and was released for Microsoft Windows, OS X, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3 on August 21, 2012, while the Linux version was released in 2014. The game pits two teams against each other, the terrorists and the counter-terrorists. Both sides are tasked with eliminating the other while also completing separate objectives. The terrorists, depending on the game mode, must either plant the bomb or defend the hostages, while the counter-terrorists must either prevent the bomb from being planted, defuse the bomb, or rescue the hostages. There are 9 game modes, all of which have distinct characteristics specific to that mode. The game also has matchmaking support that allows players to play on dedicated Valve servers, as well as allowing members of the community to host their own servers with custom maps and game modes. A battle royale game mode, Danger Zone, was introduced in 2018. Here are some helpful tips. 1. Practice. As mentioned above, Counter-Strike is not an easy game. You will not get good at it overnight. The only real way to get better is to play it, and play it a lot. The rest of this list will give you ways to get better faster. Have your settings in order. When you're first starting to play, figure out what sort of video, audio and control settings work for you. There's no specific settings that are correct, so you'll have to find out what works best with your personal preferences and your current hardware. Make sure you're getting at least 64 frames per second, because that's the tick rate of CS:GO's official matchmaking servers, 64 times per second is how frequently your client communicates with the server. 3. Play aim maps. This training method is a bit old school, and you don't see as many people doing it anymore, but I still find it a useful way to practice your rifle aim. Aim maps are maps built specifically in a way that forces you to have precise aim. For example, many of them will have walls that go up to the neck of the opposing players, forcing to shoot at their heads. 4. Focus on the important weapons. The higher level matches you're playing, the more you'll start seeing the same guns being used over and over again. There's not much debate over which weapons are the most useful in the average CS match. You'll need to learn to frag effectively with the AK-47, when on the terrorist side, the M4A4 or M4A1S, when on the CT side, and the AWP if you want to play that role. Most 5-man teams will only have one AWPer. It's worthwhile to get decent at some of the cheaper guns as well, but the vast majority of the time you will be using one of the above-mentioned rifles once you get into the more advanced ranks. 5. Don't aim at the floor, legs, common mistake up until DMG. Don't peek planted bomb instantly when you hear a defuse sound, wait about 3 seconds and then peek. Don't hold down mouse 1 after you haven't killed the enemy in 10 bullets, just strafe away and wait for your recoil to settle. Don't hold shift when the enemy already knows you are there or there is only one entry, be on Inferno for example. Don't reload when you're in a dangerous spot and you still have more than 5-6 bullets, get safe and then reload. Don't peek when your reload isn't finished. Don't buy a helmet when you know the enemies either have AWPs or X and your money isn't amazing. Don't eco rounds when you have $3,500 on T or $4,000 on CT, again, don't buy helmet, and you know the enemy's economy is weak. Don't, important, eco after you lose the pistol on CT or T, except for when you get a plant in the pistol on the T side. Buy helmet plus pistol, scout or mag 7. You will be able to buy on the 4th round no matter what you do on the 2nd round, and winning 2nd isn't that hard considering their economy isn't great either. Do prefire common spots, corners at headshot level. Do fake plant to get a chance at an easy kill, just hold E till you hear the sound and then spam 1 to get your gun out. Do use shift walk when fake defusing, most useful in 1 vs X, tap the bomb, tapping E to make noise, and shift walk into a wider angle, so that when the T peeks the bomb you will be in a weird angle for him. Do use counter flashes when you are getting pushed as a CT. When you are getting rushed, a smoke will not detonate in time to stop the rush. A flash however, will buy some time and maybe even get you or your teammate a free kill. Do use Molotovs to clear out common spots and then watch as they run for their lives while you kill them. Do use incendiary grenades to buy some extra time, 7 seconds, for your teammates to rotate. Do plant the bomb in the most optimal plant available. Most of you always plant in the safest way, although a better plant can give you the upper hand in a clutch situation. Learn the different plants and when to use which. Counter-Strike Global Offensive is a hugely popular first-person shooter, but it's not as welcoming to new players as games like Battlefield and Call of Duty. CS:GO is tough, especially when you don't know what to do or when to do it.